The Kayla Lee Show is all about helping badass bridal and beauty bosses from startup to seven figures. It's an inspiring podcast where you can expect potent and powerful conversations with myself, with global industry leaders, and with badass bridal and beauty bosses who themselves went from 30K years to multi-6 figures and beyond. This podcast is all about having those hard to have business conversations to show you that you are not alone in these challenges that you're coming across, to show you that there is so much more growth on the other side of these challenges, to show you that on the other side of these lessons is actually a 6-figure year. On the other side of these lessons is a multi-6-figure year, or 7 figures and beyond. These conversations are designed to inspire you, to create wild momentum and growth in your business. I'll be sharing with you the challenges that I've had to overcome. I'll be vulnerable and sharing what it actually took for me to create the growth that I have in my business today. I'll be sharing with you the lessons that I've had to overcome in every stage of business. And I'll be sharing with you the strategies that have led me to be on track for hitting 7 figures in business this year. I am so excited for this conversation. I am so excited to share with you behind the scenes how I am navigating rapidly growing my 2 multi-6-figure businesses and only working 25 hours each week. I am so excited because speaking about 7-figure business strategy, speaking about limitless potential is one of my most favorite conversations to have where I am lit the fuck up. I don't do limitation. I don't do fear. I don't do doubt. I do not let it hold me back. And it's really important to have this conversation with you as I lead into this topic, because as I'm navigating all of this at the same time, one of the fears that came up for me was, who am I being as a mother? Am I going to get to the end of my life and regret growing an empire? Am I going to get to the end of my life and think, what was this all for? And so because I don't like to limit myself, and because in my world, it's not this or that, it's this and that. And because in my world, I don't let fear and doubt hold me back. And because in my world, I am always connected to my vision and my why and my purpose, because I move with intention, purpose, and strategy. Instead of letting the fear of, will I regret this at the end of my life, hold me back, I put non-negotiables in place for my family. My family are the most important thing to me. If there was a chance that my relationship with my babies was at risk, then I would quit all of my businesses like that. What I have come to realize is that I don't do things like everybody else. My mind works differently. So when others would see it as a challenge or a potential failure, instead of looking at it like that, I look at it, well, how can I have this and that? It's not this or that, it's this and that. I love my babies so fucking much. Just like I love the vision that I have for our family and our industry and our community so fucking much. I can have this and that. And so instead of it being a conversation around this or that, something's got to give, what needs to be sacrificed, I look at it like, what needs to shift, what isn't working, and what needs to transform or be implemented so that I can have this or that, because I have non-negotiables. Those non-negotiables are my time with my family. Those non-negotiables are the time that I am working, the time that I am away from my families. My non-negotiable is that our boys will have never been at daycare, and this is not a moment of judgment for anybody else, but my boys specifically will never have been at daycare for more than 60% of the week. That's a non-negotiable for me. And if I ever had to choose, my family would always come first. And that would not even be a moment of me having to question it. So because my highest value is my family and my relationship with my babies, but I also want this and that because both light me up, I had to come up with a strategy and I had to shift and transform how I used to do business. Because every single day something sparks and I'm like, let's fucking go. I originally had Elegant Edge when I had my first bubba. I had Elegant Edge when I had my second bubba. I had Elegant Edge when I had my third bubba. And Elegant Edge became this fucking overwhelming, time-consuming business. And as I grew my team, it got worse. I was at a point of complete burnout and overwhelm and breakdown. It wasn't working. It was not fucking working. I couldn't keep up. But because I believe in this and that, and because I have those non-negotiables around my babies, my family, I had to do something. I had to shift something and I had to make it fucking work because I had a greater vision that was pulling me. I had a vision to launch education. I didn't know that it would be as successful as what it is, but I had a vision of launching education. And when my vision pulls me, nothing will get in the way. And so I had to put in place new systems, new teams, new automations to truly support this and that, my family and my vision. I did not want to sacrifice taking more time away from my family as I grew my business education or my hair education. What wasn't working in our Elegant Edge business was that we were spending over 25 hours each week in our team doing business admin. Now, if you haven't, you should just lean into the earlier episodes of the Kayla Lee Show. I will share everything with you there. Go back to that. But the purpose of this conversation is around the importance of teams and systems and automation when shit is not working in your business, when it feels like you are sacrificing too much, when it feels like you're spending all this time working in and on your business and you're not getting the results. The reason why I have been able to navigate rapidly growing both the Elegant Edge brand and the Kayla Lee brand and our third business is because of team systems and automation. And the reason why it has not affected who I am as a mum is because of team systems and automation. The fact that I have my babies was a non-negotiable, and the fact that I was not going to risk spending more time away from them so I could grow my vision, because I'm not getting to the end of my life and regretting how I did it. In fact, I'm going to take this opportunity to be the example for my babies of how they can have this and that. I hope this is going to be inspiring for you because you can have this and that. You do not have to spend the evenings when your babies have gone to bed doing fucking business admin. You do not have to spend your entire Sunday or entire Monday away from your babies doing business fucking admin. You are doing work, you are working harder and you are not working smarter. You are making life harder and you are not working smarter. The reason why I have been able to grow my 2 multi-6-figure businesses at the exact same time with 3 babies under 6 is because of the teams, systems, and automation. The reason why I am going to rebrand and feel confident with my rebrand of Elegant Edge in July 2024 is because of teams, systems, and automation. The reason why we are able to grow our third business without me having a fucking meltdown or a panic or even being more time away from my babies is because of teams, systems, and automation. This is the first time in my entire business career as an entrepreneur that I have been able to confidently lean into thinking about rebranding Elegant Edge at the same time of growing our third business, at the same time of building Kayla Lee brand. Why? Teams, systems, and automation. I cannot express to you with the level of accuracy and potency of the importance of teams, systems, and automation if you are growing your business for freedom and wealth. It is not only about your growth of your business, but you do not want to create a business that grows, that takes more of you. There is a very real reality that if you are struggling with your admin and your business management, when you are supporting 100 brides or 30 clients in the salon, that if you double that and you support 200 brides or 60 clients in the salon, wouldn't happen without a team, but if you had that number of people that you were supporting, how would you be coping if your admin doubled? How would you be coping if you had teams in your business who were managing roles within your business without systems? It would feel like, what is the point of having a team when you are having to double, like you have to second guess what they're doing, critique everything they're doing, and then end up doing it all yourself anyway? This is called leadership. Systems and leadership is growth in business. Systems and automation is growth in business. This is working smarter, not harder. And if I did not have those three elements in all of my businesses, then I would not even have the energy or time to even have this conversation with you right now here today. One of the things that I had to navigate as I grew my businesses, when I'm focusing on the growth of my businesses, I had to really step into leadership. And this is really fucking hard if you are a hyper independent, I've got the world on my shoulders, I can do it all on my own kind of human, which is me. I make everything look easy. That is exactly what everybody tells me. But there's a very real reality that for me, I cannot sustain working 25 hours a week, being present with my babies and 3 businesses in growth and a rebrand with a small team. We do not have a marketing strategist. I am that. We do not have a content strategist. I am that. I have a gorgeous, outstanding VA who supports me, and Nick, our executive, she supports me with the entire running of Elegant Edge. Elegant Edge would not be where it is today without her. She supports our entire team. She supports the client support. Like, she is fucking phenomenal. She is the reason why I have been able to completely step out of Elegant Edge and focus on business development and business growth and the marketing and content strategy for Elegant Edge. But I am rarely working in Elegant Edge to run Elegant Edge. This is how, through the automated systems that I have created specifically to our client experience, specifically to automate our sales and cross-selling, specifically to support our clients, our brides, specifically to support our team, specifically to support Nick, she works 5 hours each week for Elegant Edge. We support over 150, probably 200 brides. We have a team of 6 stylists. Now, would you be working 5 hours a week doing admin if you were reaching those numbers? Reflect on that. If I did not have those systems that I had curated, if I did not have those systems in our team, our systems with our HR, our systems with our finance, our systems for our admin, as well as our automated systems that handle 90% of the client journey, that elevates our entire client journey, that automates the sales, that manages the invoices, that does everything for us. Nick would not be working 5 hours a week managing and supporting that many clients and a team. I would not be able to step fully out of that role and into growing the Kayla Lee brand and our other business without the teams, systems, and automation. It might come shocking to you that I only work 25 hours a week, but this is important. I do not work evenings. I do not work weekends. Sometimes I work a weekend. I will be honest. Sometimes I'm working a weekend if I have a wedding. It is vital to have team systems and automations. This is your hack to growing your business without sacrifice. This is sustainable, scalable growth in business, and it cannot be done without them. What will happen is you will burn out. What will happen is you will get overwhelmed. What will happen is we'll all get too fucking hard and you'll be like, what's the point? What will happen is the cost of managing your bridal bookings or the cost of managing your team will actually outweigh the profit that you are making for having a team. And you'll wonder why the fuck you did it in the first place. You want to know how to create profitable teams, profitable salons, profitable businesses? Starts with systems, teams, and automation. Starts with your pricing strategy. Profitable pricing strategy. You are creating incredible opportunities, incredible jobs for your team, who more than likely otherwise would have not had this opportunity or this experience to get to learn from you, or be educated by you, or be led by you. It's incredible for them to be a part of your fucking world. It is incredible for them to be a part of your business and your vision. So don't let it be the reason why you burn out. You can build and lead and grow your multi-6-figure bridal team or salon team without sacrifice. It just takes teams, systems, and fucking automations so that you can build wealth and freedom, so that you can have time with your family, so that you don't have to make sacrifices and you don't fucking burn out, so that you even have an opportunity to invest into growing your business. Because I can imagine, absolutely, just like me, when I was in that stage that you are in now, where it was not fucking working and I was completely burnt out, you are not getting the time to actually work on growing your business. So you want to know why you're stagnant, and you want to know why you've reached a glass ceiling, and you want to know where all this profit is going or where this revenue is going. I would look at your back end, your systems. How supported is your team by your systems? How supported are you by your systems? How supported are your clients by your systems? The quickest way to break through your glass ceiling and to stop trading time for money is to build systems and automation that support your team, that support your growth, that support the efficiency of your team. And it means that what is the number of hours that you are currently working in your business on admin? What if you are actually supporting a client or offering a service or a package in that time? What revenue are you currently missing out on because you are spending too much time doing a business admin? Because you are spending too much time doing business admin. There is a world where you can create growth where your admin is not linear to the growth. This is sustainable and scalable business. This is the reason why I have been able to grow both of my businesses at the same time without working more than 25 hours a week. 25 hours a week is part-time, yet I have two businesses bringing in 50, 70. Oh, we are yet to have our first 100K month, but it's coming. You are creating an incredible business that has an incredible vision. And if you are ready to take it to the next level, if you are ready to lead and grow your team, if you are ready to get back more freedom and time with systems, automations, and teams, then you absolutely need to be inside Expansion. This is exactly what I teach you. This is exactly what I share with you. I literally take you through step by step how to do exactly what I have done, which has gotten me results that I never thought was possible. It is the reason why I see everybody having a high level of potential is because if I can fucking do it, if I was at a stage in business where I didn't think that I would ever make more than $50,000 in revenue, and I should be ever so happy with that. If I was at a stage where I was like, oh, I'll just hire a team and then I'll just work the hours doing the admin and that's fine. I don't mind. This is business. We have to work on our business in our personal time. If I can change the fucking history in how business is done for our industry, you can absolutely too. You can absolutely too. My clients in Expansion have gone from doing admin every evening for 2 hours every evening whilst their babies or kids are asking them to close the computer to 15 minutes a day, if that. The change was so astronomical that their babies literally said, okay, I'm going to say children because I call my babies forever. Their children literally said, Mum, you've not even been on your laptop much these days. Imagine if that was the conversation that your kids had with you. Imagine if that was the conversation that they had with you instead of you're always on your phone or you're always on your laptop. It doesn't have to be as hard as it is right now. And I know that because I was there. And I was there for a very fucking long time. And I even thought that I created the systems, but I didn't, not in comparison to what I have now. Not in comparison to the fact that I do not sit on my computer at nighttime. In fact, I'm done by 3 p.m. I do not sit on my computer at nighttime when my babies have come home from school. That is a non-negotiable for me. And if there's been a feeling inside of you where you are like, I am fucking done. It feels like I'm pouring everything into my business and I'm not getting a return, or it feels like you have nothing to show from that, or it feels like you're spending all this time supporting your team and your team's clients and you're trying to grow your business, but you're like, nothing is fucking working because the admin has doubled and you're literally at breaking point because you have nothing in your business actually supporting you, yet you're supporting your team of stylists or makeup artists or hairdressers or beauty therapists. You know that you can create and have more. And the hack to getting there is your team, your systems, and your automations. If you are ready to make even bigger moves in business, if you are ready to get back the time that you are wasting on admin, and if you are ready to create systems in your business that will support the growth of your team and you, then you need to be inside Expansion. We make big moves in Expansion. This is the closest proximity that you have to me over a 12-month period of rapid growth. Expansion, I have just created this month only 3 epic opportunities for 3 powerful women. For 3 women who join before the 31st of October, you will get access to nearly $5,000 of bonuses if you join Expansion by the end of October. That is 4 one-on-one strategy calls with me worth $2,000. 2 months of daily one-on-one Telegram with me worth $2,000. Lifetime access to my signature 6-figure empire program worth $1,000, and it's going up to $2,000 in January. If you are new to my world and you have no idea what Expansion is the program where we co-create luxury brands luxury client experiences. We 2x your revenue in 90 days and we get you back 10 hours of your time each week. We grow and lead outstanding, high-performing teams. And we create, market, and launch sellout education programs and events. We build sustainable and scalable businesses without limit. We do not do limitation in our world. We do make big business moves in our world. We show the fuck up for our vision. We show the fuck up and take action, and we wait for the success to come. We don't expect failure. We only get success in my world. Expansion is the most incredible way at an insane investment to work with me. The proximity that you have with me inside of Expansion is quite literally unheard of in this industry. And the fact that you get lifetime access to Expansion Mastermind, the core curriculum, and every single update from now till forever is unheard of in this industry. You get 12 months access to weekly Q&As, daily community support, and quarterly retreats with me. We do business and life together in Expansion. It's a community of like-minded women who are taking their business and life to the edge, who are going beyond the fear and doubt, and they're taking action even with it. Fear and doubt does not hold us back. Our vision always pulls. If you are one of those 3 powerhouses, I am so fucking excited to welcome you into my world. I'm so excited to do business and life with you over the next 12 months. And I would be so excited to support you in your business vision and goals. If you have a question around Expansion, DM me on Instagram. And you are very welcome to book in for a complimentary business audit. Now, this is not a sales call. I don't do sales calls. This is a conversation around where you are now and where you want to be. I don't do sales calls because the women that I want in my world want to be there. This is an invitation for you to come into my world. This is an invitation for you to step up and take action. This is an invitation for you to lean fully into your vision. And sales calls, convincing, is not my thing. I'm expecting you to lead yourself into my world if it aligns. I'll leave the link below for you to gain access to the complimentary business audit. But I'm super excited to meet you.